Okay.
They will only skim. So
Yes, only skim. Have you printed your books, ya shabab? Or just using your digital devices, your phones, your iPads?
I'm recently using the BTS.
So you prefer using the soft copy, yes? So are you using the soft copy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So the main focus of our lesson today is Unit 2, speaking and reading skills. As you know, the Unit 1 objectives are based on the 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And Unit 2 the same. But of course, we have new ideas and the same objectives, but new ideas and the new materials, right? So, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, hopefully, by the end of our lesson today, you should be more familiar with talking about the content of Unit 2, which is communication technology. I am sure you will like our topic today, and hopefully you are ready to discuss together and learn a lot of phrases and vocabulary related to communication technology. So please, ya shabab, keep your notebook or word book open and write down any new phrases or new words for you. And at the end of the lesson, I'll ask each one of you to give me the number of words he has learned in our lesson today and read them. And I'll ask you about the definition of any one. As I told you before, you can organize your vocabulary based on the topic. For example, today, Unit 2, you can write Unit 2 technology and write down your new vocabulary and write each word next to this word, write the definition and write synonymous of this word, as many words as you can. And it's okay, no problem, to write the meaning of this word in Arabic, in your mother language. Okay? Of course, we don't have time to write an example sentence, but you can do this in your self-study. And just to remind you, the word book is really, really, really important to improve your language. And starting from this unit, ya shabab, I'll give you time to apply what you have learned. What I mean, especially in writing. Unit 1, I requested you to write 2 assignments to define your needs in writing. And alhamdulillah, so far so good. Most of you are good enough in writing, you can write. But all what you need is to improve your structures, how to outline your writing. Different pieces of writings, as you will see. So, Unit 2, you will see the beginning of writing practice, actual writing practice. For example, I'll ask you to write an introduction, only introduction to a certain topic. I'll give you a topic sentence. Please develop this topic sentence in a certain paragraph or a short paragraph, and so on. Right? So please be ready and always keep your notebook and your word book with you during the lesson. And of course, a pen or a pencil. So this quickly, I assigned this passage as a reading assignment for Unit 1 last week. I asked Khalid and Akram, and unfortunately, they didn't complete this assignment. What about you, Muhammad? Have you completed this assignment? Muhammad? Muhammad, can you hear me? Ahmed,
Yes, Master.
Ahmed, have you completed the reading assignment?
No, sorry, no.
طيب quickly يا شباب, you have again 2 minutes to skim this passage, A Walk to Freedom. Skim this quickly. Let's do it together. We have to finish it before we start Unit 1. Okay? Ready? How many
Yeah.
paragraphs?
3.
How many paragraphs?
3.
So again. Shabab, what's the difference between autobiography and biography? And are they non-fiction reading or fiction reading? Biography?
Autobiography means a text which someone talks about himself.
Perfect, Khalid. And the biography?
I think the opposite, someone talking about not himself, like another people.
So biography and autobiography are non-fiction reading. Non-fiction reading. And what does it mean, non-fiction reading, ya Muhammad? Akram, non-fiction reading, what does it mean? Please, ya shabab, open your cameras, please. Muhammad, Khalid, Akram, let me see you. Let's discuss together. Please open your cameras and be active. What does it mean, non-fiction reading? What does it mean, Akram?
Imagination.
Again,
real.
please.
Not real.
Non-fiction, non-fiction. Non-fiction reading. Imaginative, not real. Is Akram right, ya Muhammad? Muhammad, can you hear me?
Non-fiction is a real story or something that equivalent to reality.
That's it. So non-fiction reading means reading about facts, Akram, reading about true events, real things, like this, biography and autobiography. When you read a history book, when you read a science book, okay, it's called non-fiction reading. You are reading facts. You're reading about facts, like history books, for example, or science book. So what you study in your science subjects are what? Non-fiction reading. Okay? So here you are reading about biography and autobiography. Here you are reading about Nelson Mandela. What type of this text? Biography or autobiography?
I think it is biography.
Biography? Sorry,
Yeah.
Akram, your voice is not clear.
I will read the one.
Could you repeat, please? Khalid, what type of this text? Autobiography or biography?
Autobiography.
How do you know? Yes, you are right. You are
Because
right.
he's talking about himself.
Because to here say I, he doesn't say he or she or they. He say I, we. Means what? He's talking about his own life. This we call it autobiography. Right? Okay. So now, did you finish skimming? يا شباب.
Do you hear me well now?
Now, yes, I can hear you. So, skimming, يا شباب, you can read the first sentence in each paragraph or the last sentence of each paragraph. Okay? So, here, paragraph 1, for example. Paragraph 1. Okay? Focus on the first sentence and the last sentence. And paragraph 2, the same. Paragraph 3, the same. You should read the first and the last sentence in each paragraph. Now, exercise A. After skimming, I give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Match answer this one. Which heading, A, B, C, or D, could be used for paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and the one heading doesn't match any of the paragraphs. So read the 4 statements, match them to the right paragraph. And which heading doesn't suit any one of them? Can you start, please? You have 3 minutes. Go ahead. Let me know once you finish, please. If I ask you statement 1, A, Nelson learned how bad it is to make anyone feel small. This statement is the main idea, or let me say as a title or topic sentence. Which paragraph? Which paragraph? 1 or 2 or 3? And why? How did you know?
3.
In a minute. Please, your own book or your PDF file to answer. Please quickly, يا شباب. I'd like to start Unit 2. Quickly, please. Who can answer? Which paragraph?
3.
Paragraph 3. How did you know, Akram? You are right. How did you know?
Last sentence. I defeated my opponents without dishonoring them.
Wonderful, Akram. Excellent. Here, يا شباب, what happened? Akram read the statement, and what did he find? Look, Nelson learned how bad it is to make someone feel small. What does it mean? What does it mean, make someone feel small? This is what Akram mentioned. Look, when you defeat your enemy or your opponent without dishonoring them, dishonor, يعني make someone small. Like this one, يا شباب, humiliate another person. Humiliate, as you call in Arabic, يعني يحتقر من شخص قدام الناس. في الحالة دي بيقلل من شأنه أو من حجمه. So make someone feel small. يعني dishonor. Please write down this word يا شباب. This is really important. So dishonor means humiliate, means make someone small. Underestimate. Okay? Don't show respect. and so on. Okay, شباب, is it clear?
Yes.
يا محمد, يا أكرم, يا خالد, are you with me?
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
طيب, يلا complete please sorry, B, C, D. خلاص, إحنا خلصنا A. يلا, what about B, C, D? You have 2 minutes. Quickly, please. Please wait, Akram. Let them finish.
Mr. Can you go up to the passage?
Yes, you told me, Muhammad, you are using your laptop. So you should be using your text now. Is it clear
Yes,
now?
but okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Right, who finished B? Statement B.
I did.
Yes, I need another
I
one.
finished.
يلا يا خالد.
One.
Paragraph 1. Nelson learned how important academic education is. Did you read a main idea about this meaning in any paragraph? Or
Because from the 5th line from down, or the 6th,
which paragraph?
I found it at middle of paragraph 1. The
Okay.
5th line from down. That it said essential knowledge to any rural African boy. So I guess the meaning from this sentence.
Wait, where is it, ya Khalid? Paragraph 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
Essential knowledge to any rural African boy. I learned to stick, fight, essential knowledge. Do you agree with Khalid, ya Shabab?
No.
Yes.
What do you mean academic knowledge here? Academic education. It doesn't say anything about academic education. Science, yes, of course. Academic education means learning science, history. But this one, learn to stick fight. What does mean stick fight? تعرفين يا شباب عندنا في مصر في الصعيد لما بيكون عندهم فرح بيلعبوا بالعصاية، تلاقي كبار الشباب أو الكبار الشيبان يعني أو الناس الكبيرة في السن بيلعب بالعصاية. دي برقصة مشهورة عندنا في الصعيد. دي بنسميها إيه؟ ستيك فايت. زمان كان عشان كل واحد يظهر قوته على الثاني يحاربوا بعض بالعصيان. احنا كنا ده بنسميها ستيك فايت. Okay? So a stick fight is a traditional skill. But now I think it may be just find in the village or in the countryside. Right? So it doesn't relate to Ya Khalid. This one, Ya Muhammad, doesn't relate to academic education. No, sorry, no. So B, okay, B, Ya Shabab, here, doesn't meet any paragraph. So this one, okay, you can put X. Right. What about C? Who can answer? Yalla ya Muhammad.
Paragraph 2.
Paragraph 2. C, learn it, make his own entertainment. I like this word, Yeshba. What does it mean, entertainment?
Enjoyment or
No. Yeah.
Yes, feeling feeling happy, having fun, okay, his own entertainment, right? So which paragraph again, ya Muhammad, and how do you know?
2, paragraph 2.
The second paragraph, how do you know? Which phrase or which sentence help you or helps you to define this?
The second line.
Okay.
No, the last line. We sat on the flagstone and slid down the face of the large rocks.
Yes, you are right, ya Muhammad. Why? Because here, left our own devices. We mostly left to our own devices. يعني their own entertainment. We played with toys.
And
we made ourselves. So in the past, their toys, yes, the only way was the only way to have entertainment. Not like you now, you are a lot of or several ways to have entertainment, especially playing computer games and PlayStation and so on. Thank you, Muhammad. You are right. طيب, the last one, يا خالد. Quickly, يا رجالة, please. يا خالد.
I'm searching for it.
You should have finished, يا Khalid. I give you 3 minutes. Who can answer, يا رجالة, quickly?
One.
Learn to love nature and the countryside.
Yes, one.
One. How did you know, يا Khalid? Love
From the
nature and
second
the
and first
countryside.
line.
The first line. So the first line helped you to
Or the second line
understand
because it talked about fields.
sheep and the calves in the fields. Okay. What about the last line? Did you read it?
Yes, also the last line.
So
He
here,
gives
from these
details of
days, I date my love of the well, or the fell,
yes,
of open spaces. Here, nature, open spaces. The simple beauties of nature, the clean line of the horizon. So this one, all these words are synonymous for the given main idea. Yes, you are right. D is related to paragraph 1. طيب. Now يا رجالة, here, exercise B. Can you please, exercise B, do as a homework for scanning? We finished skimming together. Now you are familiar with the main idea in each paragraph. Now, exercise B is based on scanning strategy. Read the question and look for the answer. For example, quickly, in paragraph 1, the word that means each of the following: good, to eat. Yalla, in half a minute, give me a word that means good to eat. Good to eat in paragraph 1. So this is scanning, ya رجالة. This is scanning. You are looking for a specific piece of information. Who is the winner?
I found it.
Okay, so Khalid, number 1.
Edible.
Wait.
I don't see.
Please wait.
Okay.
Who is number 2?
Edible.
So you agree with Khalid? خلاص قالها الراجل. طيب, Muhammad, do you agree with them? Do you agree with Akram and Khalid? Yeah, Muhammad.
Yes, I'm searching for the word.
Akram and Khalid say edible. Which line, ya Khalid?
The fourth line.
The fourth.
Edible root. Edible
Okay.
root.
Perfect.
Edible doesn't mean enjoy.
Exactly. This one. Type. This one. So please write it down. So
Sir.
edible means good to eat. Good to eat. Okay. طيب.
Okay.
Ahmed, you have a question? B يا شباب يلا answer B and C
I
وبعدين
just
هسيبكم في الأمور.
misunderstood.
Which one? Which one يا محمد؟
Misunderstood the question. I thought it was the first one.
No,
Good to
محمد.
eat. I thought it was a good food. Food. I
No, good
misunderstood.
to eat. Yes, it's okay. You misread it. It's okay, no problem. So good to eat means edible. Edible roots means something useful to eat. Okay, you can eat. Brought up in the countryside, give me 2 words, more 2 words. All these words in paragraph 1. Okay, in paragraph 1 يا شباب يعني no need to read the remaining paragraphs. No, only paragraph 1. Give me a word which means brought up in the countryside. Another one means
I found it.
want to fight against. Please don't talk. Wait. You have a minute يا شباب. يلا. B and C.
I finished both.
Same here.
طيب يلا يا محمد, can you start? Brought up in the countryside. Muhammad, did you finish?
1 second, I lost the page.
طيب أكرم.
First,
up.
number 2, it
Yes.
is rural. Rural
Excellent.
African.
Excellent. Well done. Rare. This one. Here. Rare. Rare means brought up in the countryside. يعني تربى في الريف. احنا بنقول عليه زي ما بنقول كده يعني باللغة العامية يقول لك ده فلاح. فلاح يعني متربي في المزارع في وسط الفلاحين. زي ابويا وابوكو كده راجل فلاح. So rare. راجل ريفي يعني. Not brought up in the city. No. Brought up in the countryside. Okay? Clear يا محمد؟ يا خالد.
Yes.
Yeah.
طيب
Yes,
يلا
clear.
سريع يا شباب يلا who can answer the last one.
I can.
طيب يلا يا خالد quickly please.
Opponent. The third line from down.
Okay. What does mean in Arabic يا خالد?
عدو.
Perfect. Which one?
The third
it.
line from down.
Yes, that's it. So please write down the definitions يا شباب. Your enemy. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
طيب please complete the remaining reading questions in your homework. Exercise 2, 3, 4. The remaining 3 questions are based on scanning, not skimming. Okay, شباب. Okay, يا محمد. Okay, يا أكرم. Any questions?
No, can I go the next author?
Yes, quickly, please. طيب Our unit 2 يا شباب, our unit 2 objectives. What should you learn in unit 2? What should you learn in unit 2? Let me stop sharing this. Can you see my screen? Reading.
Yes, okay.
What are the learning objectives in unit 2? Keeping in touch. What should you learn in unit 2? As you see, we have reading objectives, writing objectives, listening, speaking, vocabulary, and the grammar objectives, right? So the first one here, reading objectives. Okay, as you know, in each unit, I'll give you further practice for the same objectives, as we have done now, ya shabab, in this passage about Nelson Mandela. Okay, so identify and select the relevant details, key points, and ideas. Identify keywords and the phrases to help understand the main idea. Identify the viewpoint of the writer through words and the phrase. This is new. This is new. So in our reading practice in unit 2, you should be familiar with the feelings of the author. How does he feel? Is he happy? Is he sad? And why? How can you define this? How can you define his attitudes? How you can infer his attitudes without giving direct expressions about this? Also, understand the difference between fact and opinion. This is really important, ya ikhwan. The difference between fact and opinion. Any ideas about this? What is the difference between fact and opinion?
Fact, it will be written in the present simple tense.
Okay. Yeah.
However, opinion can be, I think, at best. Maybe best.
So you explained it, Akram, yeah, Khalid, in grammar point of view. Yes, yes, you are partly right. No problem. Thank you very much for your input. Taib, what do you think, ya Muhammad and Akram? What is the difference, or how can you differentiate between fact and opinion? Muhammad?
Yes.
Any ideas? Fact and
Fact and
opinion.
opinion.
Yes, what is the difference? Don't worry about this.
Fact
Yes.
is
I live in Dammam. Is it fact or
fact is
opinion?
something that can confirm.
Yes, exactly. True.
What?
I am 20 years old. Fact or opinion, ya Muhammad?
Fact.
Fact. I am 20. I live in Cairo. Fact. My dad is a teacher. Fact. Clear يا شباب؟ طيب أنا لما أقول
Yes.
Yes.
my city is nice. My city is very nice. Fact ولا opinion?
Opinion.
Yes,
Opinion.
opinion. بالنسبة لك, for you, your city is nice. But maybe some people don't like it. So when people agree or disagree with you, this is opinion. Okay? But fact, ya shabab, it's not questionable. what does mean is not questionable. يعني لا خلاف فيها، يا ما فيهاش ابيض يا اسود، لا هي واضحه وضوح الشمس. اوكي. طيب identify factual information in a text. What I mean by factual information in a text?
يعني it is true. It is
Yes.
the text shows it is true.
Exactly. When I
And the
ask you,
format
give
of
me.
it.
Yes, factual information, thank you, Akram, means some true details about yourself. Maybe your age, your job, your address, your phone number. Okay, so here, factual information. Maybe your physical appearance. For example, I've got brown eyes. هذه factual fact. اهو بص شوف انا ما بكذبش، انا بقول I have good brown eyes. بص في عينيا وانت تعرف. ما بألفش. This factual information. My name, I live in Giza, for example, in Egypt. ما بألفش، ده واقع، ده عنواني مسجل في البطاقة. Factual information. clear يا شباب؟
Yes.
طيب, this is what you will focus on reading in Unit 2. So how to define the factual information in a detail, in a text, how to differentiate between opinion and fact, details, and how can you define the viewpoint of the author. And the last three objectives or skills really important for reading يا شباب. واضح يا رجالة؟ clear؟ طيب.
Yeah.
That's enough for this part. تعال نشوف please open your books to page Unit 2 يا شباب. Keeping in touch. Okay? Keeping in touch. Let me stop sharing this. And this one يا شباب. page يا محمد 20. Page 20. Communication. Keeping in touch. شباب, how many friends have you got? Have you got any online friends? Communication.
Maybe two.
Technology. شباب, what I mean by communication technology?
Communication by using the electrical devices like the phones, computers, with the apps like social media.
Perfect. So using technology to communicate people, right? Good point, Si Akram. Yes, I give you, Shabab, 2 minutes. Try to think about communication technology. Think about the equipment, what you need to use to communicate with people, and the verbs, communication verbs, or technology verbs, and adjectives. Okay, try to brainstorm. يلا try to يعني حاول فكر كده مع نفسك. اعطيني أي كلمات تعرفها عن communication technology before we start the lesson. You have 2 minutes. If you have any word, يلا خلينا نفكر مع بعض بصوت عالي. Let me know. خلينا نكتب وراك على طول. Communication technology. Focus on the equipment, the verbs, the adjectives, the nouns, anything related to technology or communication technology.
Like you mean like
Sorry,
new words that has been created from. You mean new words that has been created from online chatting?
Yes, any words يا Khalid, you know about communication technology. Any words.
Like observation for any word, like a short form of them. sentence.
Yes, exactly.
Ah,
Like what?
you can say IDK, which I don't know.
I don't know. Okay,
Yes, IDK.
but this one, yes, with this, let me say, short forms, you can use it in your chat. No, I mean
Yes.
the term is the keywords, ya Khalid, that you can use to talk about technology, communication technology. Like, for example, mobile, for example, mobile. You need mobile to communicate with people. Internet.
You can say storage.
Internet.
Storage.
Okay. Is storage related to technology?
Storage cleaner.
You can say internal storage to be related.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, storage. What else?
Artificial intelligence, AI.
Okay, perfect. And artificial intelligence, AI.
Intelligence.
Excellent, ya Khalid. Very good. يلا يا محمد, what do you know? Communication technology. شباب, أي اللي عنده كلمة طلعها, تفكر بصوت عالي معايا. What else?
Chat text, inbox.
Inbox, yes,
Spam.
inbox. Spam, very good. What else?
Commercial.
So again?
Online commercials.
Okay, perfect. Online commercials. ماشي. Try to think about communication technology. Social media يا شباب. Like what?
Like
يلا هبدأ أغششكم. يلا يا محمد.
Ads.
Maybe online
Ads.
gaming.
Online gaming, no problem. Online gaming. ماشي. Social media يا اخوانا. What I mean by social media يا محمد? Like what?
Server.
social media يا شباب. عندنا فيسبوك. مين يكمل؟
فيسبوك،
انستغرام.
سناب
شات. انستغرام. اوكي، تويتر. So again. سكايبي.
Threads.
يس. انت جايب احدث شيء يا محمد. يس، ثريدز. تمام. What else? So again.
Twitch.
What does it mean, Twitch?
It is an app for live gaming live.
Okay, good.
Online streaming.
Okay, what else? طيب خلينا نفكر شوي Yes, what about activities يا شباب? What you can do during your communication technology? What you need? Which activities? Yes, share. Perfect يا خالد. Share. Yes, share screen. وكمان
voice message.
Okay, yes, voice message أو text أو chat. تمام. What else? طيب, to communicate, for example, with people on Facebook, what you need to do?
Friend request or something.
Create an account. تمام. What else? Stickers. Okay.
Emoji.
Okay. Yes. What else? What does mean go online, log on, log out, log on, log out? What else?
Yeah.
Okay, شباب. Now I think that's enough for communication vocabulary. Okay, so you have good uh, 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 some good phrases and idioms for technology or communication technology, but of course, at the end of Unit 2, you should be more knowledgeable about this. When I ask you, give me technology phrases or words, you should have a long list. Type. Again, يا شباب, look at the picture. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Shabab, how can you communicate with your friends, with your family members, with your teachers, with people around the world? How can you communicate? Can you give me your communication methods?
SMS texting.
Yes,
phone
Khalid.
calls.
Yeah, Akram. Yes. Go ahead.
SMS texts or phone calls.
Okay. Type. And which platforms, which apps you use?
WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yes, I only use WhatsApp.
Yes. What about this? What think about these questions, ya shabab? What about Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and Instagram? These are some of the services people use. What about you, Muhammad? What about you? How can you communicate with your online
Emo.
friends? Emo, yes. What
Emo is
else?
a similar application.
Okay.
We play Minecraft together,
Mhm.
and we talk on Instagram, and
Okay.
we talk on WhatsApp,
Right.
and
And what?
rarely we talk on Snapchat.
Okay. So, what's your favorite
Telegram too.
method? Yes. What's your favorite method, ya shabab? What is the best one for you? What is the best way to communicate with your friends, and why? Based on your experience. We have a lot of or several communication modes. Which is the best one for you, and why?
I would suggest WhatsApp due to its
WhatsApp.
being simple and
Okay.
fast, and you can use it offline and flashback old messages. However,
Perfect.
some applications like Instagram or Snapchat, the
Yeah.
old messages would disappear when you see it, so it will
Okay.
not be available for you to flashback for it later. So I would recommend WhatsApp,
Excellent.
and I think it contains the most
Yes. Perfect. Yeah.
users. I think it
Exactly.
contains the most number of users. Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Especially groups, your study groups, your friends. Yes. Excellent. Very good. Do you agree with Khalid, ya shabab? WhatsApp is the best way to communicate or keep updated, be updated.
Yes, it is the most reliable.
Yes, the most reliable. Excellent, ya Akram. What
Or
else?
actually, Telegram is the most reliable because there are limits for the size of videos and photos you can share in WhatsApp. So Telegram, it is free to you,
Hmm.
no limits.
So
So it
excellent.
is very useful.
So you based on your information, ya Akram, Telegram has more capacity, has more space for sharing huge videos, maybe photos, maybe
Yeah, like
files.
a session recording.
Hmm. Do you agree with him, ya Muhammad? Do you agree with Akram? You have a
Yes.
Telegram account?
Yes, actually, I just downloaded today
Uh-huh. So you,
because me and my friend started playing.
but why? Why, ya Muhammad, you think about downloading this app? Why? What is the benefit? Why is it good for you?
It's much easier.
Yes,
and
maybe.
most of my friends are on Telegram.
Okay, yes, good. Like, what about Akram and Khalid? Have you got Telegram accounts? Have
Yes,
you ever
I have.
used it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this app because the phone number of yours and the other people you contact with is
Uh-huh.
enough to be to you can talk to each other and chat. It's only the phone number to be shared. There
Okay.
are lovely stickers. There are a lot of communities, for example, IG communities. And as I mentioned before, there are this limitless capacity of files and videos. I can share a book of 1,000 page, no problem. A video
Perfect.
of 3 hours,
Uh-huh.
movies, and also I can make up new friends there by joining a new community, for example, of gaming community or sports community. I could
Perfect.
be with others.
Perfect, Akram. Well done. Excellent. Shabab, please write down the new phrases. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. So now, based on your discussion, using Telegram is the most popular use or form of communication. Yeah,
It is not
am I
the most
right?
popular.
Yes,
No, it is actually pretty unknown.
but the most
Only
convenient, ya
who
Akram.
uses, yeah, it is the most.
So, in your opinion, or based on your experience, is the most convenient way to share your, especially study materials or videos or recorded sessions, as you mentioned. Well done. Type. What about ya Shabab? Here, the last point. Here, do you have or still use a home phone, landline? Can use it whenever you want. Why? Why not? Do you remember what landline?
Yeah, each home had its unique.
Okay. So, what do you
That's
think?
essentially.
What do you think, ya Muhammad? Have you got a landline or a home phone? Or all of you use smartphones or mobile phones?
No, smartphone.
So, you stopped using the landlines, right?
Yes.
This is your family. What about the people in your city or in your country? If I think about this point, and I'll ask you the same question after 1 minute. You can write down your notes. The last one. Do you have or still use a home phone or a landline? Can you use it whenever you want? Why not? Okay, Akram. Okay, Khalid.
Yeah, I am ready.
Yes, no problem. Try to think about before we start talking.
Can I start?
Yes, Khalid, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Nowadays, it is found that the home phone, or it is also called landlines, are the least demanded in our current days for a lot of reasons, including first, it's not movable, so you could not carry in different places. Like it is
Hmm.
steady in one place, which limit your contact with people, and you don't give
Okay.
doesn't doesn't afford for you the all facilities that you would need.
Okay.
And second, you may face a lot of difficulties with contacting with people a lot of out of your neighborhood, maybe because some wired problems or issues, which would make it uh, most or much complicated for you and would not like it and would not be suitable for you. However, smartphones nowadays has provided for us the best features that I think everyone would need.
Okay, perfect يا خالد. Well done. شباب, any yes, more ideas about why people stopped using landlines or home phones nowadays?
Yes, I
Yes, Khalid Akram. Do you agree with Khalid?
yes. There is a certain reason for this. Two reasons. First, the smartphones nowadays are really helpful and more sufficient and also easier to use.
Mhm.
The second reason is that the landline, that sound that comes out from it is disturbing. It is not clear. It has some uh, some leftovers of no. The sound isn't clear that much.
Mhm.
It is hard to know who is talking to you. This is a result of the analog transmission of data that was used at that time. So nowadays we use regenerators and digital transmission of data. So that's why we can hear and recognize the person we are talking to.
MashaAllah. Perfect, yeah, Akram and Khalid. MashaAllah alaikum. Wonderful ideas. Muhammad, what about you, Muhammad? Do you agree with your classmates? What about you? What about your experience?
Yes, it's, it's
You
much
now you
it's much
prefer
easier to carry a smartphone than
Shabab, do you know what I mean by smartphone? What do you mean, Muhammad,
a
by smartphone?
landline because smartphones are easier to travel with.
Okay.
It's also
Mhm. Yes.
sorry, Mr. Your
Yeah,
voice is lagging.
it's okay, Muhammad. Take your time. Right.
Smartphones are devices that can be connected to Wi-Fi and internet.
Okay.
So,
Perfect. Yes. So all of you,
yes,
yes, agree that people now are
and
right.
you can download
Yes.
apps.
You can download apps, in apps you need based on your study goals or maybe based on the nature of your work or the nature of your job, right? Well done, ya shabab. Excellent. MashaAllah alaikum. Yes, perfect. Yes, anything else, ya Muhammad?
No, thank you, Mr.
Right. Shabab, now check the useful words here in the box. The useful words box. Any difficult words? Any problem? Are they clear for you?
Yeah, there is no new word, maybe landline.
The landline. So if I
Yeah.
give you, yes, give me another phrase, Akram, means landline.
Maybe I can say I don't know a synonym for the antonym of mobile or portable.
A home phone. A home phone.
Yeah, yes, it is written there.
You know, a home phone. A home phone means landline. Right?
Yeah.
Any words, ya shabab? What does it mean instant? What does it mean, ya
Fast
Khalid?
for now.
So again?
At the moment.
Fast
Yes.
for now.
Yes, fast. Okay. Or now, instant. Yes. Like urgent, immediate. Yes. In other words, upload, download. Okay. Chat, digital, text line, landline. Type. Now, يا شباب, please look at this. Mobile technology. Look at this picture. I give you 2 minutes. Think about it. What can you see in the picture? What can you see? Who is using this equipment? What's he doing? And what is he using? Is it good or bad? And why? Okay, you have 2 minutes to talk about this. So what's happening in the picture? What is the equipment on the screen? Okay, or dashboard 4. Think about it. Mobile technology or mobile technology. What does mean mobile يا شباب?
Movable,
Exactly.
like portable.
Yes. Perfect. Yes. Easy to move or movable. Yes, well done.
What is it?
Can you see my screen?
Hey,
We
yes, but I
can-
mean, what is the word?
Here, mobile technology يا خالد.
Oh,
Here
okay.
the title. Look carefully at the picture and let me know which equipment the driver is using. Is it good or bad? And how we use it? And have you ever used it? Talk about your own experience.
I am ready.
Yes, so Akram, number 1.
I'm ready, Mr.
Muhammad 2.
I'm ready.
Yes, Khalid 3. Yalla ya Akram, start please. What can you see? Is it good or bad? And have you ever used it? Yes,
Okay.
Akram, you can
The-
start.
The driver is the person in the photo is driving her car, traveling through the highway in can I see the photo?
Mhm.
Driving in in a highway. The equipment or the technology that she uses is called GPS or mobile technology, as mentioned above. It is about that this device can move with you anywhere you are. It is connected to satellites up there in the atmosphere and in the space.
Okay.
These satellites send signals to these devices every now and then, like 2 or 3 minutes, just to notify you where you are, your location is. That could be helpful in using it for finding new routes for new places or shortcuts. Also for traveling, as in the photo. It has a lot of advantages, like helpful in traveling. Also, it has a 3D structure or the 3D graphics, like in the image, that could help you imagine the place that you are. Is this your location? Like if there is a mountain in my location, is it around me or no? Is if I am on the right route? And finally, it can save you time by learning about the traffic. If there is a traffic jam in a road, you can go in another shortcut and save your time. And I don't think so that there is any disadvantage in this technology, honestly. Maybe it could disturb you while driving. You could lose attention for some moments.
Perfect. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Yes, wonderful description, ya Akram. You discussed the actual picture. What is the driver using and what's good and what's bad while using this technique or this mobile technology. Perfect. Thank you very much. What do you think, ya Muhammad? Do you agree with Akram?
Yes, the picture is clearly showing a man driving a modern vehicle
Okay.
using a modern mobile phone.
Yeah.
There is advantage and disadvantage of using mobile phone. It can show you the way or
Okay.
the place that you, the location you want to go. However, it might distract you from driving and may cause misfortune accident.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So it depends about how you use the modern technology. May cause you harm or may cause you advantage.
Okay. Yes. What about your
That's
yes? What about your experience, Muhammad? Can you drive a car?
yes, but I'm currently underage, so I'm not allowed to go alone and
Okay.
drive.
So
I'm
have you
also
ever
not allowed
used, yes? Have you ever
not
used
allowed.
GPS while driving?
Yes, sometimes, but
How did you
really
find it?
because what?
How did you find it? Do you like it? Or it was disturbing for you, as you mentioned?
It was convenient, especially the voice specialty, especially because
Okay.
it tells you the where to go without looking at the screen. You can focus
Okay.
on the way without looking
Okay.
at the screen, and the voice tell you where to go.
Perfect.
It's much convenient.
Yes. So of course this is much safer. Yes, of course. Yeah. What else? Any other disadvantages for using GPS while driving?
There it could make you go in a different place than
Perfect.
you
So yes, mislead you.
wanted.
Yes, of course.
Yes, could mislead you,
Yeah.
or maybe you have wrote the address on the GPS and wrong, and the GPS made you go in another way that you wanted to go, or another
Perfect.
location.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Okay, perfect, ya Muhammad.
And that's
Anything
it.
else? Yes, thank you very much. Khalid, what do you think, ya Khalid? Do you agree with your classmates, Muhammad and Akram?
Yes, I totally agree with them.
Mhm.
In this picture, I recognize a girl which is driving her car using the wheel controller.
Okay. Yeah.
I observe in the picture a lot of devices, including the X screen, which is usually built in the car. And
Okay.
what is playing now on the screen is GPS, which has a
Mhm.
long form global uh, positioning system,
Mhm.
which uses a process called trilateration, which involves using satellites, making circles on the map to find the
Yeah.
perfect location for you and the fastest route.
Perfect.
This screen contains a lot of advantages and disadvantages. Uh, Despite the advantage of using GPS, it has a disadvantage with a lot of disadvantages. But the most important one is that may catch your attention, maybe because you are playing films or movies. This would catch your attention from the road and would cause accidents, and this would cause mainly in death. And I also observe in the picture an AC, which of course most important I think for us, especially in these modern days, for the
Mhm.
hot weather that we are now feeling. And
Mhm.
I also observe an emergency button, which she can use if she is waiting or she have an emergency or an accident in front of her. This would give a meaning of any car behind her to slow down if there are something emergency in front of her.
Wonderful, Khalid. Great. Yeah, excellent. So what about your experience, yeah, Khalid? Have you ever used or utilized GPS to go somewhere? Can you drive, Khalid?
No,
Uh-huh.
I do,
What
but in
about
short
what about your
distances.
dad? What about your dad? Has your dad used GPS while driving together or driving you to school, for example, or anywhere
Yeah,
or traveling? What do you think?
yeah, he used,
Has he
especially in
found it
traveling.
useful? Sir Khalid, yes?
Yes, he do, especially in traveling to
Mhm.
new cities, including Mecca, or maybe going to a very far cities, maybe like Medina. This was very
Okay.
helpful for him to
Okay.
not lose the road, you can say. So it was convenient for him.
Great. Excellent. Thank you very much, Ya Shabab. Thank you very much. Actually, I listened to each one of you carefully, and based on our speaking rubrics. And we have, as I told you before, we have three rubrics: content, grammar and vocabulary, and pronunciation and intonation. Content, 5, grammar, vocabulary, 5, pronunciation and intonation, 5. What I mean by content, so how much information did you use, did you develop about the given topic? Okay, this is what we call content, like what you have done. Each one of you give us different details, actually different and various pieces of information about mobile technology. And each one of you personalize his answer. Okay, Muhammad, for example, talked about his own experience. He is underage and he can't drive alone, but he can drive and he is ready to use GPS. Akram the same. Khalid now shows his dad's experience. And all of you agree that using mobile technology is really useful while driving. But we should be careful for safety purposes. Okay. Also, the second rubric, as you see, grammar and the vocabulary. Akram and Khalid used different structures, different and varied vocabulary. Okay, Muhammad used the same, but Muhammad used a simple vocabulary. So, and repeated some vocabulary. So that's what you need to do, ya Muhammad. Please try to focus on learning new vocabulary to help you structure your ideas using different words. And both of you, for pronunciation and intonation, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, all of you pronounce and can speak normally and naturally without any hesitation. No one say like this. We call it hesitation. Yani you have to stop to think before you speak. Okay, so pronunciation and intonation, all of you, alhamdulillah, are good enough. But of course, we need to improve pronunciation to be fluent as much as you can. And to improve this, just listen. Just listen. To improve your pronunciation, what you need is listen. The more you listen, the better you speak. Okay? Okay, Shabab, thank you very much. And let me say, if you allow me, great Akram, out of 15, okay? So as I told you, content 5, grammar and vocabulary 5, pronunciation and intonation 5. So Akram, I can give him 12 out of 15. Okay, 12 out of 15. For Khalid, the second, for Muhammad, the second one, Muhammad, I give you 10 out of 15. What you need to improve is, as I told you, grammar and vocabulary. You should use more sophisticated and effective vocabulary and structures. And also you need to improve the content, ya Muhammad. You should add more details to your ideas. So how to do this? You should read. The more you read, the more you will be knowledgeable. Okay? So this is really important for you, ya Muhammad. So you need to focus on the content rubric and the grammar vocabulary rubric. Okay? For Khalid, thank you, Khalid. I can give you 11 out of 15. Okay? I like your ideas. I like your, you are using coherent ideas. You connect your ideas together. You introduce your ideas using linkers and conjunction. This is good. Also, I like the content, especially Khalid, I like the content of your talk. The content seems that you, mashallah alayk, you are knowledgeable, you read about the topic, and you already have new updates, or let me say recent technology. This is great. All what you need to improve is grammar, okay, and pronunciation, because pronunciation for you is, you alhamdulillah, I can understand you, but I hope you can listen and as much as you can to improve pronunciation. So for your pronunciation, ya Khalid, I give you 3.5. Okay, that's why you need to improve it. Okay, Shabab. So this is really important. So as you see, the Unit 2 is really important and interesting topic, I know, because we are talking about your recent, let me say, or everyday needs. So we need technology every day in our life, as you see, for communication, for doing our jobs, or even your study based on using communication technology. Okay, Shabab, are you, what do you think? Can we start the reading? We finished the speaking, talking about mobile technology and social media. So are you ready to talk about, or I can give you, you can use it as a homework. Okay, so another non-fiction reading. I am sure you like it, and this is really important and useful for you, ya Muhammad, because you asked me before how can I write a diary. So this example, this is good example for you. Please read it carefully and apply skimming and scanning strategies to be well prepared for writing. Okay, so inshallah Rabbil Alameen, in our next lesson, we should continue Unit 2 objectives, especially writing and the structure. Here, I'll give you more elaboration about structure, sentence structures. Okay, especially Muhammad needs this because you need to improve your structure in writing. So our next lesson is really, really useful for you. Okay, so please try to finish non-fiction reading as homework. Read the passage, this email, read it, and answer the given questions. Okay, and we should start, inshallah, a grammar focus to be well prepared for writing, bismillah. And your reading practice also as a writing preparation. So once you read this and understand the email, it's easy for you, inshallah, or it helps you to write a perfect piece of writing like this at the end of the unit. Okay, Shabab. So let me ask you, what have you learned today?
We learned about some keywords about communication technology or technology in general.
Okay.
Also, we discussed about the mobile technology with its uses and some of its advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
And we finished the last part of reading from Unit 1.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Doctor, I
Yes.
can say
And we also
we can
learned
start the reading now. No problem for me.
So again, could you repeat?
We can start the reading now. It's not a problem for me.
Okay. طيب.
Sure.
Yes. What do you think, يا شباب? Can we start the remaining part reading? It's easy, by the way. You can do it as self-study, by the way. Okay, you already know how can you skim and how can you scan the passage. So as I told you before, reading and listening questions should be assigned for your self-study because you need time to do them. And our productive skills, writing and speaking, of course, we need to assign much time for them during the lesson. But it's okay, no problem, ya Akram. Let's give you a chance to do them as assignment. Okay, the first assignment in Unit 2. And inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, as I mentioned at the beginning of our next lesson tomorrow, inshallah, I'll check your answers and start explaining the most important structures to improve your writing. So our lesson tomorrow is really, really important to improve your writing. Okay? Any questions, ya shabab?
No.
Khalid, Muhammad, any
you.
questions? Okay. Thank you very much. And thank you for good work today, hard work. I like your ideas. This is great. And please, each one of you, consider your feedback, what I mentioned after your presentations. Okay? So please watch the recording again of this video, of this lesson, and you can write down what you need to improve your speaking or your presentation. Thank you again. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Take care and stay safe. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Good.